Back in the building. Hit the like button, y'all come in here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for your boys. Beyond. I'm here. It's a lot going on. The news is moving fast. It's moving transparent. It's transparency out here. You know, pay attention to what's going on. You're going to see the signs, You're going to see the signs of Shannon Sharpe, you know, in real time. You know, in real time, we're watching. We're watching Shannon Sharpe in real time go down. And we watching Shannon Sharpe. I was just watching a video. Let me see. I was just watching a video. Just watching a video. Yes, let me see. I was watching a video. He was warned about this. He was warned. Let me see. Is it gonna come up? Shannon was warned. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all come into the bay. Y'all smash the like button. So this is Shannon Sharpe being warned about dealing with young girls or, girls not of his age.
26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I do. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old and get you old out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I do. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old and get you old out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you.
See? She said, this is your auntie talking to you. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. Shannon was still, still defiant. He ain't listen. Even when Monique tried to up the age. What's up, Janelle? Monique tried to up the age and said, you don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. She upped the age. And what Shannon do? He go get a girl that's younger. Younger. Started with ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Started with ESPN. Here's a shadow on the wall behind you. It's not a shadow. That's the painting. You see that painting? It's creating that. Or whatever. Yeah, but Shannon, they didn't understand. I'm your first follower. He might join Diddy. I don't know if it's going to be criminal. Ain't nothing really criminal about it. Ain't nothing criminal about it. If anything, blackmailing is a crime. If anything, Shannon should have went to the police. Once they came to you with a blackmail, why didn't Shannon Sharpe go to the police? Why did he negotiate instead of going to the police and say, yo, listen, these people are trying to blackmail me? Hit that like button on purpose, not by mistake. Smarter than your average. What's up, man? How you doing, my brother? We got the mods in here. Mod gang. Smarter than your average. What's up? Why Shannon didn't go to the police? The average person who get blackmailed, they go to the police. It's traditional. You get the cops involved. You get the cops involved the same way as a kidnapping. You get the cops involved. You don't go negotiating and try to, help them. You don't negotiate. What negotiating? They don't have to blackmail because he's a black male. That's crazy. So we call it finesse. He's been finessed. He's being finessed, bamboozled, hoodwinked. He's stepping down from ESPN. So he's stepping down from all all his prominent position. Disney is next. Disney is next. He gonna step down from Disney too. Disney gonna drop him. ESPN dropping him. Disney. All he gonna have is his YouTube channel. All he gonna have is his YouTube channel. Miyagi Track from Brooklyn. All Shannon gonna have is his YouTube channel. That's it. Everything else is leaving him in the dust. He should have listened to Monique. Why didn't you listen to Monique? Monique told you what it was. You should have listened to Momo.
Take your old get your old out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. No 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I know. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old get your old out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. No 26-year-old.
He didn't listen. That's Monique being real with you on your platform. I'm coming on your platform to check you. Tell you, you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. I knew he wished he listened now. I knew Shannon Sharpe wished he had listened to Monique now. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's a whole generation gap. Why you want somebody in your 20s? If you in your 50s, what can a 20-year-old do for you? What can a 20-year-old do for Shannon Sharpe? Ain't nothing a 20-year-old could do for you, bro. It's a whole generation gap. It's two different worlds. It's never supposed to collide. Y'all got nothing in common. What do you got in common with a 20-year-old, Shannon Sharpe? What do you got in common with them? That's the problem right there. Accountability. You got to take accountability for your mistakes, bro. Like, that was out of pocket. And she from OnlyFans. You ain't even check her background. Her background is from OnlyFans. Oh, nah, I'm good. I'm going to be extra cautious with you. Phone calls. Like, you know what I'm saying? The phone calls, none of that. Texting, screen. And then you was talking real crazy in the situation. To make it look like, damn. You folded, got nervous. You offered up $10 million. He would have been better hitting an ex than her. Man, he would have been better with anybody than her. Anybody that keep your mouth closed. Keep your mouth shut. You went with the wrong one. You went with somebody who's going to tell. Tell. Those you got to avoid. You got to avoid the ones who, I don't know if y'all signed an NDA. I don't know what's up with the NDA. She cooked them. Yeah, she cooked them, man. She cooked them. No matter what we say, he's feeling it. He's feeling stupid right now. He's feeling embarrassed. He's feeling hurt. He's feeling whatever. She cooked them. Definitely cooked them raw, man. For real, for real. I seen that. I'm like, oh, man. Had to do the Macaulay Culkin face. Like, wow. I'm like, you fell? You fell for that? Man. You done lost your position in ESPN. You're going to lose your position in this. You're going to lose subscribers, too. You're going to lose subscribers because more stuff keep coming out, bro. There's so much stuff coming out, I can't even, it's like it got its own legs. I'm trying to keep on top of the situation. I'm trying to stay on top of it. More stuff keep coming out. You know what I'm saying? More stuff, and it's not good things. It's not good things. It's all bad. It's not playing in your favor. One mistake. Oh, she thick as hell. There's a lot of thick girls walking by. I'm just watching them. watching this. Believe me, I'm watching them. But yeah, OnlyFans. You met her in the gym. That's too public. I ain't trying to meet no girl in no public place. You normal. I'm not. You let a basic. She like a 5, bro. She don't look all that good. She like a 5. Where she at? She like a 5, bro. And I'm just being generous. And I'm just being generous when I say a 5. I'm just being generous. She don't look all that, man. You let that take you down? Multi-millionaire? You let it. You know, that's the crazy part about it. You know, like I said earlier, if I said on the stream, or I was probably talking to my cousin, but I probably said it earlier. Why are you even talking? Why are you making statements? Jay-Z never makes statements. He sent his lawyers to do the talking for him. Ain't that what you got paid lawyers for? Don't you pay your lawyers for situations like this? For the blackmailers, the finesses, you want to call it finesses? Stop saying that word. The finesses, that's a better word. For the finesses, for the scammers. Don't you get paid lawyers for that? Why is you making statements? Anything you say gonna be held against you in the court of public opinion. Not even court of the law. In the court of public opinion. When he said when he went live already? Since this happened, have Shannon went live again? I don't even know. Yeah, but anything you say can be held against you in the court of public opinion, bro. Jay would have never spoke. Jay don't speak. Jay don't do interviews. Jay don't do music. Like, that's... When the last time y'all seen Jay? Even when it came out on Jay-Z, Jay-Z ain't say a word. Jay-Z let his lawyer speak. Alex Shapiro. Jay-Z let Alex Shapiro do his talking. You gotta learn the game, bro. You too rich, Shannon Sharpe. You too rich to not let your lawyers do the talking. You let your lawyers talk. I'm not saying a word. I'm gonna let my lawyers, that's my guard dogs. They're gonna attack you, Tony Busby. I'm not trying to be friends with you. I'm not trying to negotiate with you, Tony Busby. Ain't nothing to negotiate, Tony Busby. I'm not offering you nothing. Ain't nothing to offer. Tony Busby was just throwing stuff at the wall, hoping to stick. And look, something stuck. Something stuck. Shannon Sharpe. Something stuck. He was throwing stuff at the wall. Something stuck on that wall. It's you, Mr. Sharpe. You're going to lose a lot of subscribers behind this. You're going to lose a lot of subscribers. You're going to lose some sponsors too. You already lost ESPN. You're going to lose a lot of sponsors behind this. You know. Last week, they loved you, Shannon Sharpe. This week, it's a different story. That's how the internet is, man. From week to week, bro. Somebody is a new villain. Somebody got to be the villain on the internet. If you winning too much, if you too successful, you know, they're gonna really start to dislike you now. Okay, you got too successful. We liked you when you was broke. We liked you then. Now you too rich. Some people will build you up just to destroy you. You know, that's how the society is. This society will build you up just to destroy you. You feel me? Seen it happen a lot of times. They build you up. Yeah, you the man. Just to pull the from right under you, the rug right from under you. You know, and then that fall is much harder. That fall is much harder from the top. You know? It's a much harder fall. Because now you know you've been gamed. You've been played by somebody that's, you know, that's not even, man, that's the crazy part. You've been played. You've been gamed by somebody 19. Keep cooking them, K. RC, what's up, man? Yeah, we on Shannon, man. You know, we on top of that. You know, I'm gonna get back in the algorithm one way or the other, man. You feel me? So we on top of Shannon, man. You know, we on top of that. Then we got the Diddy trial coming up. So what y'all think? Diddy gonna be found guilty or not guilty? Let me know y'all opinion on the Diddy trial. That's coming up May 5th, 5-5. Let me mute for a sec. He went live Tuesday on IG trying to sue for defamation, but he cooked himself with the text and audio. Man, yeah, that choke in public. That's like, yo, when I pull up on you, I'ma just straight put hands on you. In layman's terms, when I see you, I'ma be you. When I see you, I'ma choke you. When I see you, I'ma do something to you. So you can't really sue for defamation. You know, they ain't lying on you. You can't sue for defamation. They ain't lying. They got the audio. That's you. So what are they lying about? Defamation of what? Diddy guilty. Diddy Sharpe Cosby is wild, wild work. Diddy Sharpe Cosby. Damn. Diddy Sharpe Cosby. Shh. Diddy gonna be guilty. Yeah, man. Yo, the way things going, I think Diddy know. Because all the bad stuff Diddy done did in the world, all the bad stuff Diddy done did to people, Diddy know, like, okay, it's my time. You know, you don't think Diddy know? Like, okay, this might be my karma. If y'all believe in karma or not. But, you know, what goes around comes around. That's saying older than me. What goes around comes around is a saying that's older than me. Diddy was putting out a lot of energy out into the world that was not positive. It was more negative energy than positive energy that Diddy was putting out in the world. And that same energy consumed him. It took him down. It was too much negative, and you know, it got to be a balance, bro. You know, you could be negative, but also be positive. You can't be all the way negative, because guess what? What you put out is going to consume you. It's going to overtake you. So Diddy, if he wise, he would know all the stuff he got away with. All the stuff he got away with. You know what I'm saying? He got away with a lot of stuff. And I'm talking about murders. I'm talking about just finessing people, stealing from people. Diddy got away with a lot of stuff. So he knows. At this point, he has ample time to re-up. He knows, bro. Diddy knows, like, yo, I got away with a lot of stuff that, you know, that It is what it is. I was not a nice person. You know, to his kids, Diddy might be a nice person to his kids. But to the masses, to the people, Diddy is not a nice person. Diddy is evil as it come. He's evil. He's a freak. You know, he's a bad businessman. You know, he's oppressive businessman. He oppressed the people that work for him. Now, I got a question. Because Jay-Z met Beyonce when she was kind of young, right? But before Beyonce was with Jay-Z, Beyonce had to be about 17, 18. Why was Beyonce in Diddy's room and making a band? Freddie P said he went to Brooklyn to get that cheesecake for Beyonce, who was in Diddy's room. Beyonce was in Diddy's room. That's who they went to get the cheesecake for. Beyonce was in his room. And this was years after she met Jay-Z. So Diddy had Beyonce when she was a minor. The fuck going on out here? Diddy had Beyonce when she was a minor. Go look it up. Freddie P said, we went to go get cheesecake for Beyonce, who was in Diddy's room. What? How old was Beyonce in Diddy's room? We talking about 2000 and 2001. How old was Beyonce then? Diddy took that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Diddy done hit that. Freddie P confirmed it. Beyonce was in Diddy's room. We got the cheesecake for Beyonce. I'm like, oh, I put two and two together. You know, I'm quick with it. Oh, damn. So Diddy had Beyonce before Jay. Yeah, they paying Beyonce and this, man. Beyonce, whoo. Beyonce. Beyonce got around. Beyonce had Nick Cannon. Then Jay-Z stole Beyonce from Nick Cannon. If y'all don't know, let me see if I can find that video. Nick Cannon had Beyonce. Let me see if I can find Nick Cannon and Beyonce. Nick Cannon, Beyonce. Yeah, he had Beyonce, man. Stole him away. Stole him away. I seen that video years ago. See? You know, people been blogging about it. The truth behind Nick Cannon and Beyonce. The truth behind. And this was 9 years ago. They was talking about this 9 years ago. The truth behind Nick Cannon and Beyonce. They had a relationship. Jay-Z stole her away. Stole it from Nick Cannon. That's crazy, man. Yo, listen. Who else? Something slipped off my mind just now. I was gonna say something. Damn. I was gonna say something. But yeah. Jay-Z stole her away. Took her right from Nick Cannon. I was gonna say something. I hate when I forget what I was gonna say. I hate when I forget what I was gonna say, man. Damn. Excuse my language. Aaliyah. Everybody was after Aaliyah. Aaliyah was like jailbait, bro. Everybody. R. Kelly. You had Jay-Z. You had Dame Dash. You know, probably even Timberland. Everybody was after Aaliyah, bro. And she was barely A woman, bro. That goes to show you. These perverts, bro. Dame Dash and Jay-Z wanted her. Everybody would. That's why their relationship was in turmoil for Aaliyah. It wasn't no money, really. It wasn't no money. You know, one of them got Aaliyah, and the other one was jealous, and that destroyed their relationship. Aaliyah. Yo, I think Jay had her first, and then Dame took her. That's what it was. Jay had her first, and Dame took her. And ever since then, they hated each other. They hated each other, man. Oh, Kelly. Like, everybody was after Aaliyah. Timberland wanted Aaliyah. That's like, you know, jailbait. Like, when you young, they don't want old people. Shannon Sharpe showed y'all that. Shannon Sharpe showed y'all. They don't want old people. Don't nobody want an old person. An old person don't even want an old person. Nobody want an old person, man. They want the young people. They want that young, I mean? They all want them young. Down to the Hugh Hefners. Hugh Hefner had 20-year-olds around him all day long. Hugh Hefner didn't die in no nursing home. Hugh Hefner died around some Playboy bunnies. Hefner had nothing but 20-year-olds around him. It keeps you young. Shannon Sharpe knows that. That's why you want young energy around him. It keeps you young, bro. They don't want no old people. This is not an old person's world. Everything is fast. Traffic is not old people friendly. It's not an old person's world. Look at Bill Belichick. It's not an old person's world. Old people don't even want old people. Old people don't even want old people, bro. They don't want them. They don't want old people, man. Old people don't even want old people. Now that's crazy. They go for the young things. Hugh Hefner died around 20-year-olds. What'd that tell you? I ain't mad at that. How could you be mad at that? If I'm in my 70s, my 80s, I want to be around some 20-year-olds too. Some young tenderonis, man. Yeah, man. I ain't trying to be in no nursing home. You crazy? Michael Jordan, like his 60s. His wife is like, they ain't playing, bro. They ain't, Michael Jordan, he's saying his 60s. His wife is 30. He got a girl half his age. He said, cut that in half. Boom. I got to cut that in half. I want you to live longer than me. Bro. You know what I mean? You got to live longer than me. We both can't be old. We both can't be old. Like, come on. How that's going to work? Somebody got to be, you know what I mean? Somebody got to... bro, George Clooney? George Clooney, what about him? I heard about George Clooney. Man. Listen, man. I don't want no old woman neither, man. I don't want no... Nah, man. I want them, nice and firm. I get y'all. You want the firm things. I ain't mad at that. Why? How can you be mad at that? But just make sure they don't expose you like Shannon. Just make sure they don't finesse you. But yeah, them young things, they know how to ride it. They know how to, go all night. An old lady, she gonna be tired. She ain't gonna want to do these positions. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. A young girl to spice up the bedroom. Something going on out there. I'll be right back. quick. Pictures. Woo. Shit, they're taking souls and money too. Young things are something else. Yeah, man. The young things are something else. You got to get the ones that's not too feral. You know, these young things are feral. You really got to train them up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a feral young thing. You feel me? You don't need a feral thing. You need something that's going to listen to you. Charge up my phone. You gonna need something that's gonna. Okay, you heard a story where the 26-year-old was trying to date the 19-year-old female, trying to be nice to her to come up. Oh man, they don't learn, bro. That's backdoor city. She was 19. Then what about now? If y'all know Merlin Santana, that's the dude from the Steve Harvey show. Merlin Santana. Merlin Santana is is who they call Romeo. He was on the Steve Harvey show. Well, he was backdoor by a woman. He was backdoor by a woman. What about Harvey Weinstein? Man, what about them? They, fuck off. 12. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein, and they love him young. It's a culture, right? Y'all see the culture. Y'all see the culture, man. And it's not only men. Females, too. Females are the same way, but they just never get caught. Unless you're a teacher. Now, teachers get caught. But look at Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole is dating let me see. Keisha Cole is dating a 20-year-old. How old is Keisha Cole's new boyfriend? Keisha
Cole's boyfriend, Hung Sho, is 25 years old.
Keisha Cole dating a 25-year-old. And Keisha Cole is 43. Keisha Cole is dating a 25-year-old and she's 43. So, this is who Keisha Cole is dating. 25-year-old. And she's 43. So, women do it too. Look at Megan Fox. left a young dude for an older dude. Oh, word? Megan Fox, no. I think Megan Fox was dating Disaster at one point. Now, Disaster is a battle rapper. I think Megan Fox was dating Disaster at one point. That's a battle rapper, y'all. Disaster. Hey, yo, but I'm going to make a move, y'all. You know, I'm about to shut down and head to the crib, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. You know, y'all hit the like button when y'all come into the building. Your RC, open-minded, Poly, Strobe Light, Platinum Vision. I see y'all, man. You know, head to the crib. We're going to do another video, y'all. We're going to go live again, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all have a good one. You know, let me get to the crib. Let me get up out of here. Peace.